You are a promise, you are a song, smooth like a waterfall, a sea in the calm.
I think the library is vital to the university just because the university, fundamental to its mission, is fostering inquiry, pushing students and faculty and pushing learners to sort of extend the boundaries of what they know and what they understand. Through the library, you have the knowledge of the world at your fingertips. That's very much what a library does, and I think that goes hand in hand with the fundamental purpose of a university and of higher learning.
I think the best part of the library is the interactivity between the librarians and the instructors and students. We found that we get a lot of support for teaching things like information literacy, teaching about finding and evaluating information, and the librarians have been great in helping us with new curriculum and even instruction in courses.
My favorite part about the library is the Adaptive Technology Center. I spend quite a bit of time there using the facilities that they offer. One of the things I really love is that I feel very supported through the support that they give.
Our last comprehensive space planning was done more than 20 years ago, and it predates the web, predates really the digital revolution. So this was really kind of a stepping back and thinking about what is a library in this digital age. And one of the best parts about the planning was spending some time thinking about that. And one of the biggest things about this is providing even better space for students. So we have a fabulous learning environment at Queen's, and the library is very much about the student learning experience. So we'd like to really take what we have and make it even better and provide new kinds of spaces for students to work together.
What I'm most excited about with the Library and Archives Master Plan is the increased group study spaces and making the library more as a hub for everything. So more cafeteria space, more student spaces, maybe in the patio upstairs in Stauffer. I also think that LAMP will help highlight the kinds of resources and archives that we have that a lot of students don't know about.
So I use the library online services for finding journal articles and books and things like that. I mean, that's, with the type of research I do, that's the sort of most important thing. And to some degree, it's less about really drastically changing the way that people use the library and more shifting the library to be more about how people are coming to use it. For someone like me who likes to access things from anywhere that I might be working, it's really important, and it's becoming really key, I think, to what libraries are about.
What the master plan means for me personally, I think, is the sense of a new vision of what the libraries can be at the heart of Queen's University. The reimagining of Douglas Library as a centre for digital and print culture by uniting the archives and the special collections, by adding a centre for digital studies and digital humanities. It makes a kind of sense of Douglas as a centre of research, both past and present. And I suppose the other thing that's great about the master plan is that it's premised around the notion of a kind of library square, with Stauffer on one corner, with Douglas on the other.
What I'm really excited about is bringing physically Queen's University Archives and the W.D. Jordan Special Collections Library together in one place. And I think one thing that the LAMP plan, the LAMP report, the LAMP consulting group really got right was this whole idea of being able to elevate that sense of place, that sense of community, of bringing people together in a new and in many ways inspired environment and atmosphere. And I think that can only lead to wonderful things being created out of that environment, and the legacies that students in particular are going to take away